Good morning, Jacob. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you, Enrique.
Well, thank you so much for making time for this short interview. And I have basically one quick question to ask you, and is if you could share with us about your time as an intern with Internationals Outreach, if you saw any fruits of your labor as you share the gospel with others.
Yes, Enrique. So the first thing I want to say is I want to share how I was getting involved in this ministry. The first time I came to Westminster, I was looking for a church, a PCA church that I can serve and that my family can commit. And I met Jan, and he was an intern at the 10th. Then he encouraged me to come to 10th and to be part of the ministry. So the first time I came to the Temple ESCO ministry, and actually I was disappointed because there was no room. There were very few people, and all the things were not as I expected. So, but the Lord, He put a Bible verse in my heart, and which is a verse that encouraged me to study theology, and that encouraged me to study biblical language. So this verse is Luke 16:10. It says, if you are faithful to the small things, and you will be faithful to the larger ones. So when the Lord put this verse in my mind, and I felt sorry, oh Lord, um, and I so what kind of small things that I can do for this ministry? Then the Lord answered my prayer, and He gave me an insight. Then I prepared a study guide for this small group. So through this study guide, and we can help this small team to study God's word deeper and to make it more relevant to their life. So with these small things, and I experienced a lot of blessings. And the first one is equals testimony. And so there was a time he wasn't with us in this ESO class, but I consistently sent him the same study guide weekly, and I also encouraged him to ask me questions. So if he had any. So over a year, and we just talked by email back and forth, and he asked many questions, and God worked in his heart through this communication. So and he eventually became a Christian and became a member of the 10th. And eventually, and he found himself enjoying reading Singular Functions book, so which he was very encouraging to me. So another thing I want to share is the law students from China. They attended a temple summer, the law program. So last summer, we had more than 20 law students coming, and we used the same study guide, and this helped the team, help the students to view our small group as informal to formal. So they enjoyed studying the English and also studying the Bible. So at the end of this their summer program, and I remember one student said he had more stronger interests, studying Bible. Other when he returned back to China, he wanted to read more Bible. Wow, this was a law student from China, so which is very encouraging. And uh, we were expecting the students come again this year, but because of COVID-19, so we are not able to see them. And but briefly, and we had a good connection with their teaching assistant. Hopefully, we can have them again next year, next summer. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Jacob. I'm very grateful for your ministry, and I'm very grateful for your internship. First of all, congratulations also on your graduation, and we will continue to pray for you as you continue to pursue your PhD in Washington on Semitic languages. we are very thankful with your partnership. God bless you, and thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Ricky. God bless you.